Hello, this is Jenny with Three Churches Studio. This is the part 2 of the video about why and how I started pursuing spiritual enlightenment, my journey in the last 10 years. As I shared with you, 10 years ago, I was in a situation that was very stressful and breaking down. I was in a hysteria state emotionally, and financially we are broke, and I felt very insecure, and I was angry all the time. So from there, I asked the question, why and what's the meaning and purpose of life? So I went to visit Ananda Church, which is anyway, from there, they suggest I join their Raja Yoga workshop, and at that time I didn't understand why, but I just went along kind of half-heartedly. But now looking back, 10 years later, I realized that was a very good program for people to start pursuing spirituality, to find the truth from within. And this from the Ananda Church, I get to know about School of Evolutionary Astrology, because in the Northwest Pacific, Northwest region, there is a lot of evolutionary astrology practitioners, and so that was I started to get went to join the meetings and conferences and monthly gatherings organized by Washington State Washington State Astrology Association. Yeah, and from there I learned about 3 lines of different spirituality practices that I'm going to share with you. First one is the School of Evolutionary Astrology, and the founder is Jeffrey Wolf Green. And this is his their website, and you could see they have a lot of resources here that you could dive into to gain insight and learn about the paradigm of this teaching. And basically it will help you find out why you are here and what you are here to learn. So anyway, Jeff, he learned he get this evolutionary astrology paradigm transmitted to him in a dream, all in Sanskrit, and it was Paramhansa Yogananda who transmitted to Jeff Green in a dream. And Paramhansa Yogananda was an Indian spiritual teacher coming to US in the 1930s, and he organized self-realization fellowships throughout United States and in many places in India. And he had important writing. It's the autobiography of a yogi, which is very worth checking it out. And I remember he talked about in his meditation, he saw many incarnations, millions and millions of incarnations of his past lives, including one of this life he was a piece of diamond. And in his autobiography, he also talked about astral plane, and he said that nearly all individuals enter the astral plane after death. And both the Raja Yoga and their teachings, Yogananda's teachings talk about Akasha records. Akasha record means our action, our communication, both the communication to ourselves and of self-talk, and the communication with other people. All those will keep a record somewhere metaphysically, and that is become an Akasha record. And when we died and exist, our soul exists in the astral plane, we will reincarnate into different forms based on our Akasha record, the energy in the Akasha record of our merits and our karma. And that energy field will determine our reincarnation level, what kind of realm we will be reincarnated into. So our action, our communication, talking, self-talk, and talking with others, everything have a consequence, and we create our own karma. And that was a very important teaching from Ananda Church, Paramhansa Yogananda, as well as in evolutionary astrology school's paradigm. And Yogananda, Paramhansa Yogananda, he got all this knowledge and skills from his guru, Swami Sri Yukteswar Giri. And Swami Sri Yukteswar Giri is a disciple of Lahiri Mahasaya. And Lahiri Mahasaya is learn everything from his guru, which is Mahavata Babaji. And from all the teachings of these spiritual masters, it was revealed that Babaji actually is Lord Shiva, because in their teachings, Babaji changed his form to that of Lord Shiva, manifest his form to his disciples. So that's how they know, and and wrote in their teachings. So this is the line of teaching I received from evolutionary astrology, and that helped me gaining a lot of perspective about myself and finding where I am at the cycle of in the stage of my development. And so so that's it for now, and I will share with you the other two spiritual teachings in my next video. Bye for now.